So today I'm out here and I'm just gonna do some garden maintenance. Every time I come out in my garden, I'm like, oh, I gotta do that, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. Just like little things that need to get done. One of them is, so we have a raccoon that likes to come around our yard and just like dig like a crazy man. And he just recently went through my grass path that I have in my gully garden. I have rocks lining the path, and I swear to God he moved every single rock. It's kind of creepy. So I've been staring at it and forgetting about it, and so today's the day we're gonna fix that path. It won't take very long. Then I'm gonna pull some more weeds. There's not very many because I spread a preen, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and it's doing really good with helping cut down on the weed germination. And then I also want to plant my grass path in my rose garden. So I'm finally gonna do that. I was kind of at a standstill because I knew I wouldn't have very much time to water it, and our sprinkling system was down for 2 weeks and it was really, really hot with no rain. So I've kind of been putting it off, but today's the day we're gonna plant it. And I think that's about it. So I'm gonna go grab my garden bag and we'll get to it. And I'm gonna grab my pruners just in case I see something that needs to be whacked back. But, alright, let's go. This little section isn't too bad, but once it gets into here, you can see he just went to town on these rocks, digging for bugs and all sorts of things. It's pretty bad. And then down here, it's pretty bad too. Isn't that very strange? I feel like someone's out here playing a joke on me. But we'll get it cleaned up. Oh, and I noticed the other day too, he must have done this. I have like a bunch of old little logs that are lining the back of my bed here to help the weeds not creep in, and he must have moved those. He's strong. Anyway, I could try to fix those too, but that kind of scares me in there. There's like creepy creepers. Oof. I don't know, I just have to be brave. Alright, let's get the rocks cleaned up.
Will your pet name for me is Squall? When you come home, we're drinking and can barely crawl, and all that loving on me won't make things right. Will you leave me home to keep the teepee clean? 6 pale pooses to break and wean. Well, your Squall is on the warpath tonight. I found out, big brave chief, the game you're hunting for ain't beef. Get off of my hunting grounds and get out of my sight. Well, this award is I'm doing means of fighting mad. You don't need no more of what you already had. Your Squall is on the warpath tonight.
Alright, well the path looks much better. This is looking pretty good. There's not too many weeds in here. Because I was out here the other day planting some annuals, and I kind of pulled weeds as I went. So it's looking pretty good, and I also fixed this path the other day too. So I think I have some weeds to fix down here, and then I also want to clean off these stepping stones I have, because the raccoon like dug all around those, and let's see, yeah, I just need to push the mulch off. Let's do that.
Will that fire water that you've been drinking makes you feel big, but Achieve your shrinking since you've been on that love making diet. Well, don't give me that old peace pipe. There ain't no pipe that can settle this fight. Your squall is on the warpath tonight. I found out, big brave sheep, the game you're hunting for ain't beef. Get off of my hunting grounds and get out of my sight. Well, this awarding some doing means of fighting mad. You don't need no more, but you already had. Your squall is on the warpath tonight. Yeah, your squall is on the warpath tonight.
Alright, well that looks a lot better. Who knows how long it will stay this nice and clean. It's just hard because I got mulch in there and dirt and it's on a hill, so whenever it rains the dirt kind of comes in, but it doesn't help when the raccoon has a heyday out there. But I think everything else looks pretty good. There's not too many weeds, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'll just come in here and pull them out sometime. Like, I just see a few here and there. It's not that bad. That preen does a really good job. So next up, I'm going to work on planting grass seed on my new path that I made in the rose garden. So got to get that out of the trunk of my car. It's been in there for a while. Hey, bud. So before I plant the grass seed, I do have to come in here and move a few perennials that are in the pathway. So I have two catmint, I don't remember, cat's pajamas that I have to move. I have a lobelia over there that's in the path I have to move. And that that lamb's ear I'm gonna move, and I'll probably just replant that along the edge there. And that's it. The rest of it is I already moved out of the way. So yeah, let's get those dug up and put in another spot, and we will get some seed planted. I'm hopeful that they will survive because earlier this year I transplanted that right when it was about to bloom. It's a white obedient plant, and then I also hacked back that and transplanted it, and that is a Ansonium storm cloud, and it was already bloomed. I hacked it back and planted it, and it's doing just fine. I also transplanted those two, and they're doing just fine. So I gotta get my shovel, and I think I'm just gonna use my little small shovel. I love this shovel. It doesn't dig up too much soil and make a huge mess when I'm just trying to get little perennials up or plant annuals or whatever. I love my regular shovel too when I'm cleaning out the woods for more garden beds. Man, I've hacked so many massive nasty shrub roots with that thing. It's like one of my favorites. Alright, it is all prepped. I kind of tilled it up a little bit to loosen the soil, and then I raked it out really nice and flat and even. And so now I'm going to go in and spread some grass seed. And I'm just using this Pennington Smart Seed. It's for sun and shade areas, so this is what I used on the rest of my grass path. So I think it will do pretty good. It says it will germinate in 8 to 20 days, but we usually have grass germinate closer to the 8-day mark, so we'll see how it does. And yeah, let's start sprinkling it. Leave me home, breaking waves falls on the water tonight. And I found out the breakthrough, and you're hunting for anything. Get off of my hunting grounds and get out of my sight. This wooden something means a fight. Alright, y'all, it is looking pretty good. Still gotta clean up all my tools, but we got the seed down, and we covered up the chipmunk hole. I'm sure he'll come back out. And before you know it, hopefully in 8 to 21 days, hopefully closer to 8 days, we will have little sprouts of grass popping up. And we'll take a quick stroll through the grass path. Gotta take care of my rototill and my pruners. Don't let me forget those pruners out here. But man, that looks so much better. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you kind of enjoyed doing just some minor maintenance details, fixing some destruction done by the critters in my yard, and also planting some grass seed. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a really great day. Bye.